if you're looking at recurring revenue, you can really open up yourself to supporting recurring revenue clients, thinking up more types of recurring revenue products, or even increasing your value by educating yourself and growing yourself. And I understand people wanting to stay small. There's books about it. People, really feel passionate about, I'm just one person team. I want to stay small. But if you're looking at recurring revenue, you can really open up yourself to supporting recurring revenue clients, thinking up more types of recurring revenue products, or even increasing your value by educating yourself and growing yourself in that way by adding to your team. And it doesn't even have to be a 100-person team. We're talking like 2 to 3 people. Okay. So capacity. So capacity, needs, and value. Let's take a look at some potential numbers. So let's say we're going to, not that I advocate all the time for people hiring, but it's just, it's a breakthrough when people do. Full-time one-person web agency, okay? In my experience, from who I talk to and what I see, this is the potential for a full-time one-person web agency in terms of capacity, value, and needs. We're looking around 12 website projects a year, so one a month at about $5,000 and about 25 maintenance clients. This is commonly what I see. And I say $5,000 because realistically, when you're a one-person web agency, there is a type of website that you can feel confident handling on your own in this time frame. So if you're charging $10,000 websites, well, then maybe it's 6 projects a year, right? Because it's probably taking you twice as long if they have more features or it's a more, you're trying to deliver a better quality product. By the way, I'm making these numbers up. So, in my experience, this is what I'm going to say is the potential. Definitely not the maximum. Okay. So it's just the potential. For monthly recurring revenue for a one-person web agency, I have it ranging from $60 to $100 a month. Why? Because when you're one person, you're probably going to be offering website maintenance plans, bare bones. We update your website, keep it secure, backed up, scanning, because you can't quite give the level of attention for more attention. Can't get quite up the level of attention for more attention, right? So you're doing all these maintenance clients yourself and you're doing about one website project every month or overlapping them. And so that leaves you about $60K in project revenue, about $40,000 in monthly recurring revenue. And I get that number because I have seen 70-30 split or 80-20 split. Most people have about 70%, 60 to 70% on their lower plan and about 20 to 30%, whatever, on their higher plan. That's the split we tend to see, which gives you about $100,000 pre-tax, pre-expenses, US dollars. This is fully possible with a one-person web agency. In my opinion, very realistic. If you're saying, well, where do I get the website projects from? Honestly, the longer you're in it, the more referrals you get, going out of your house, talking to people, going to the local farmers market, going to businesses around, joining local business associations, putting it in the footer of every email, going into Facebook groups, answering questions, events, local events in your area. So many ways for you to get that number. You just have to do it. And then 25 maintenance clients obviously increases. So if you had 12 website projects a year, you're probably going to convert about 8 or 9 of those onto maintenance. And then you're probably going to lose about 2 or so a year based on people's businesses just kind of having a down year, or maybe they're going out of business or they're going in a different direction. Okay. Hopefully you're adding more than you're losing. Okay. To me, these are real numbers. Fully, maybe about 2 to 3 years into being a web agency, you could reach these numbers. Yeah, that's about right, because you have 25 maintenance clients after about 2 to 3 years of website projects. Okay, moving on, because we have some time. Full-time 2 to 3 person web agency. So now you've increased capacity. You've increased your capacity to handle website projects, quality of website projects, and maintenance clients. Because you've increased capacity, I think you can do 12 website projects a year, but this time I think you can go for higher quality clients or more complex builds because you have the support you need. Maybe you have a design person and a development person. So now you have more time on sales. Now you have more time to nurture a $10,000 lead than a $5,000 lead. You can now handle more clients, more maintenance clients. And so maybe you can do a lot more of bringing on people who don't, whose website you didn't build. and you can start converting more of clients whose website you didn't build. So you're not having this big ticket price up front, like 5,000 doing their website, but you're bringing them on for, a couple $100 because you want them to be a maintenance client. So this is a really good potential for a 2 to 3 person web agency. We look at those numbers. Your monthly recurring revenue can now be about $100 to $200 a month because you're able to offer more attention in your care plans. Maybe you offer strategy sessions. Maybe you offer a little bit of SEO. Maybe you offer some support time. With 50 maintenance clients, if you offer them, let's just say, an hour of support time every month, let's say they all cashed it in and you've got 50 clients wanting an hour of support time. That's over a 40-hour work week, right? If you have people on staff, that's going to look a lot different in terms of handling that load. So 12 website projects a year, 10,000 at 50 maintenance clients. Again, that 70-30 split of most people are on kind of the lower plan. Some people are on the higher plan. We got $120,000 in project revenue and about $80,000 in monthly recurring revenue. We see those numbers in the survey that we saw with the 40 to 50%. And that's $200,000 pre-tax, pre-expenses. Perfectly possible in the US with a 2 to 3 person team, with processes, with great monthly recurring revenue products, not just website maintenance plans, but a little bit more of like those added on things. And that's a good, a good goal, stretch goal. Okay. So again, not the maximum, not the minimum, but what I think is potential. If you want to say, gosh, I just have no idea what I should reach for, what's possible, maybe I'm giving you a good starting line. Now, if you want to learn more about how to do this, I have care plan courses. I have a 5-pack series of crafting the care plan, agency processes, automation, building your support team, and sales. Those care plan courses are, I think over 500, 600 have gone through these. We have about 40, 50 coaching students every month. I see it, I live it, I breathe it, and it works. So if you're looking of like, I got to start somewhere, I got to increase my recurring revenue, that's a great place to start.